want to welcome you all here as we come into Circle. And at this recording on Friday, March 25th, I have the sense that there are more coming. So, some of the things I share with you about what I've been shown about where we're going, what our focus will be, may shift and change as we go. I am opening myself up to be the vessel for the energies that support those who choose to participate in moving through, navigating, rising above, elevating your energy, your consciousness, your life experience. And I am trusting that whatever I bring through serves you in that way for those purposes. Each of you has a little bit of a different purpose or reason for being here, and that is 100% okay. Each of you may have like a purpose to improve your relationships, or you may have a purpose or an intention to just be more buoyant, or clean out your energy, or have a touchstone for clarity on a regular basis, and that's fantastic. You may want to improve your business. You may want to get insights about what's blocking you or holding you back in a certain area of your life, and that's fantastic too. You will get what you need to get. That's what I was told. Every single person, regardless of your intention, will get what you need to get to better connect with your own connection, your own intuition, your own non physical guides, your higher self, your connection to source, your connection to your own unique expression. So that seemed to want to come through to me as I was guiding us into the container. So let's just visualize us being in a container, or intending for us to be in a circle here. And if you've been on any of my YouTube lives, you know I like to set the directions and have a tent. And what I'm being shown here is that we're almost, the imagery I'm getting is that we're elevated above our own human experience when we come into these containers, when you listen to the recordings, when you work with. Let me talk a little bit about how I work for those of you who don't know how I work. A lot of you have already had, like, some sort of an intuitive reading from me or transmission from me in the past, but some of you are brand new. So let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm in a place where I have access to what's known as the Akashic records, to the streams of information that are coming through. I've asked that we have privy, that I open up that information to you. You also have access to that. And especially in this container, it can be amplified. And what the Akashic records is the records of everything that has ever happened, all thoughts, all actions, every potentials of everything that can happen in the future. So it's a vast network, a vast metaphorical library for our soul experience. So we're just working in one little corner as a unit. Okay, we're focusing in one little corner as a unit to get the information and the energetic support that is pertinent to where we are right now, and will take us along this pathway, this voyage that we're going upon in the next 3 months, to come to a place where you personally are shifting into something that is along the lines of your intentions, and together we are making a shift as a group of consciousness that also shifts what is around us in a certain sense. We're upholding our little corner of elevating consciousness. So how I work. is you will hear me. If you got the free sample, you'll kind of know, but I just want to reiterate. You will hear me come in and out. I will explain things that I'm seeing. I bring in the cards. I talk to the guides that are here. I open up to be this channel of energy and information. You will hear me come in and out. I will explain things that I'm seeing. I bring in the cards. I talk to the guides that are here. I open up to be this channel of energy and information that you are then in a place where you can receive, because we're all in this frequency and vibration together. So it may look like I'm speaking for certain streams of consciousness, and at other times it may sound like I am explaining certain things that I'm experiencing. I am, in a sense, a channel, and if you are familiar with channels, so when I asked about uh, the direction of where we're going, the first thing I got was disruption. And um, a lot of us have been in a place, well, globally, we've been in a place where everything has been disrupted over the last couple of years. We've been in pandemic mode. What can be more dramatic than the disruption of a pandemic that has caused us, or has been the catalyst for us to examine and re-examine everything in our lives. So some of you may be grieving. Some of you may be questioning where you are. Where do you go from here? Some of you may be trying to pick up the pieces from your past, and they're just not fitting together in the way that they used to fit. And some of you are looking for, well, all of you probably who are here are looking for that change, that shift into a higher aspect of yourself. So this disruption that we have been in is for the purposes of supporting you in letting go of all of those things that aren't serving you anymore, so that you can find your own sovereignty, your own power, your own strength, so that you can find the fire within you to live true to yourself, to develop your courage muscles, to be the individual who is begging to emerge from within you. When I say being the individual who's begging to emerge, I'm talking about you being the badass powerhouse that you were meant to be. The person who knows in your bones that you matter, that you're here for your contribution, and you're unstoppable in that pursuit. But here's the thing, as soon as we get into like badass powerhouse, unstoppable, courageous, notice what happens if you're tuning into those words. So just take a deep breath and notice. What often happens is that the old programming of survival kicks in. And then the ego starts with, oh, well, I have to do something. I have to create my empire. I have to change the way my family eats. And maybe that's something that you're truly guided to do. But, I have to, quit my job, all of that stuff, or, all those outer things. And what we're really doing on this voyage over the next 3 months is helping you to find your inner power, your inner fire, your inner strength, so that regardless of how these disruptions continue to go in the outside world, You have what you need on the inside. You have access to you on the inside. And the more that you live you that's coming through you on the inside in more and more empowered ways, the more power you have in your outer world. So, what we're working on here is shifting your perception, moving you into love, attuning you to the love that's within you. And what's coming up now is the transmission, the free sample transmission that I did, which is also in this whole packet in the bonuses. So you can go there and look for it. What's the name of it? Hold on a minute. I've got to come down to earth a little. What's the name of it? It's pink. It's about releasing fear and attuning to love. We ask that you work with this whenever you get this transmission. And if you are coming into the linear time of this flow, of this voyage, we would like for you to find your inner hum and practice it so that you're loose, so that your cells are vibrating and available to connect with each and every one, each and every energy that is here. For all of you have something to offer. All of you are here to contribute, and all of you are here to benefit and elevate from the way that you receive and the way that you contribute your vibration, your focus and attention to this group, to this cohort. Each one of you has felt the call for something greater, and that something greater is the naked desire to feel yourself as something greater, as the greater that you know that you are. And within this container, you will find your greater. You will contribute your greater without the pressure of the doing and creating that the outside world often expects you to do. Once you release your intentions out from your voice, out through your voice, out through your outer expression, suddenly those around you and even yourself, even your outer perception and judgment of yourself will expect you to do something with that. And we encourage you in this time that you are participating in this voyage, that you bring it through from the inside first, as though, and keep it inside, as though it were a secret between you and God. Let the nourishment come from your connection to you, your source, your helpers, your sense of being, and let this group, this point of focus of all of these magnificent beings who are here, let them come around you and hug you and cradle you with their inner hum, their harmonic, their being as well. Whew, I just got these chills coming through my body. We are the collective of your higher selves speaking at this time, whispering to you, through you, like a light wind of change that puts you in the flow of your joy, your power, your strength and nourishment. It is our ultimate delight to be here to witness, to be with you, consciously with you, to be acknowledged by you as you move through your time-space reality in this energetic, light-filled container that is fashioned from the highest aspects of your collective being. It is with honor that we accompany you here as you move forward. And forward is not even the word, it's the only word. It's the only word I have as we move into the depths that bring you higher. Okay, I think that is going